welcome back to a brand new edition of 101 Talks WWE 2K15, this series where we talk about anything and everything regarding this year's upcoming game. And guys, on today's episode we are talking roster, and more specifically we are talking about a potential NXT section on the roster. Now obviously guys, we don't know much yet about the game in terms of roster, but on 2K14 a lot of us wanted to see NXT incorporated into the game, which obviously wasn't. But this year things are different, with the WWE giving a lot more focus to NXT this time around. It's going to make more sense if they did want to include NXT in some form on 2K15. So guys, if this does happen, I could see some kind of mini NXT roster, basically just a small portion of a much bigger all-round roster with a small bunch of NXT guys included, maybe just something along the lines of between 6 and 10 superstars. And with that in mind, on this video guys, I'm going to be showing you my picks for an NXT specific roster to make up a section on WWE 2K15. But before we get into this one properly, I just want to say I'm going to be doing something similar for both ECW and WCW. So guys, if there's any wrestlers you want to see featured within those organisations on 2K15, drop me a comment and I'll be including the popular choices as part of those upcoming videos. But onto my NXT superstars I would like to see included in WWE 2K15. So first up we have got Bo Dallas. Now Bo Dallas actually debuted this week on SmackDown, but if he's to be included in 2K15, you've got to think it would be via some kind of NXT portion of the roster. Now Dallas is a former NXT champion and is actually the longest reigning NXT champion to date. So if they're going to include NXT on 2K15, you've got to assume Bo Dallas would be a lock for that roster. Next up we've got Rusev. Now guys, I did include Rusev on my new additions video just the other week, but more likely than not I could see Rusev making the game via the NXT specific section of the roster. So if Rusev doesn't make the cut via being part of the main roster, hopefully he'll make the cut via his time on NXT. Now third on my list we have got Sami Zayn. Now Zayn is one of my favourite superstars on NXT and one of the best wrestlers on that roster. Now not only does Sami Zayn have a great moveset, but he's generally one of the most exciting superstars in the entire WWE universe. So I think Sami Zayn would be super fun to play as if he was a character on 2K15, and hopefully if they go the route of NXT he will be included. Now the next superstar on my list as part of a potential NXT roster would be Adam Rose. Now again, just like Bo Dallas, Rose debuted recently on the main roster, but almost certainly wouldn't make the game as part of that roster unless it's part of a potential NXT section. Now some people love the gimmick, some people hate the gimmick. I'm still kind of undecided on this so far, but still I think Adam Rose would make a decent addition to the 2K15 roster. Number 5 on my list isn't one superstar but rather a tag team. We have got the Ascension. Now we're at a time in the WWE where we could do with some new tag teams, so surely it's only a matter of time until these two guys get a call up to the main WWE roster. But until then, this tag team is doing good on NXT and they are actually the current NXT Tag Team Champions. So with that in mind, if NXT is going to be on 2K15, surely they will be included as well. Now last but not least, rounding off my potential NXT portion of the roster on 2K15, we have got none other than the current NXT champion Adrian Neville. Now if you guys have never seen Adrian Neville in action, you are missing out. A great wrestler with an amazing moveset and the master of the corkscrew shooting star press, a move that actually came to WWE 2K14 via DLC. Now we obviously don't know if NXT is going to make the cut for 2K15, but if it does, I'm confident in saying that Adrian Neville would be one of the most fun superstars to play as on the entire game. And that is it guys, that is my picks for an NXT specific roster section for WWE 2K15. So let me know in the comment section below if you want to see NXT featured in some capacity on 2K15, and if so, let me know guys what superstars you want to see included as part of the NXT roster. Like I said at the top of the video, I'll be doing a video similar to this for both ECW and WCW, so feel free to leave your ideas down for that one as well. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this edition of 101 Talks WWE 2K15. If you did, please support the video with a like, a comment and a share. And as always, I'll be back very soon with brand new content coming to the channel. But in the meantime, feel free to connect with me on both Facebook and Twitter at 101 Gaming on both. But until the next time, thanks for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.